Wait, wasn't he bigger than the last time I saw him? What did you buy a shrink ray or something?
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Power Surge Optimus Prime. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up top here we have Power Surge Optimus Prime. That's not Power Surge Optimus Prime, that's not him at all. Anyway, down here we have Power Surge Optimus Prime. He is a Toys R Us exclusive. Hey, look, there he is again. Not in his Power Surge mode, but no. Okay, sure. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You have the instructions also. And, of course, if you have the app, you can scan the toy, unlock stuff in the game, bloody, bloody, bloody. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Power Surge Optimus Prime, the Warrior Class version. And he is a recolor, remold of the original Warrior Class Optimus Prime. And I do quite dig him. I think he's cool. So here he is in his truck mode, a lot more white, as you can see. He does have some transclearing bits on him, which is very nice, some transclearing blue. And you can see a nice silver here on the grill, black on the windshield. You have a little bit of blue right here. There's the sticker that you can scan with the app. If you have the app, go ahead, scan it. Free scan on me. You're welcome. There you have that. And just going down the side of the truck here, you can see there's some little detail here on there. And the back, not a whole lot of paint going on back there. Underside, pretty much know what to expect if you already have the Warrior Class version. And yes, he rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And there you go. So for comparison, here he is with the original Warrior Class Prime. So you can see what they did to this version of the mold. The cab section is actually a completely new mold. Obviously this part is different, but even though the cab itself does look very similar, you can see the seam lines for transformation are actually in different spots. So the cab section is an entirely new mold. They did remold, turn around here, they did remold this section, as you can see, and this version is actually missing 4 wheels. They just opted to not use those. And this panel right here is completely a new mold, as well as this whole top section here is a new mold. And we'll get into some other differences when we get into robot mode. So there you have that. Here he is with Warrior Starscream here. So you can see how he scales. Let me raise this up a bit. See how he scales there with Warrior Class Starscream? There you go. There you have that. And here he is with the big Power Surge Optimus Prime. Let's get up here so you can get a little bit more of an aerial view. And there you can see how he scales with the big boy Power Surge Prime. So there you have that. Right there. Now he does include an accessory. He does include his axe, which is the same axe that came with the original version of the mold. Mine has stickers on it, but you can see it is the same axe, just minus the paint. It's just plain black. They didn't do nothing to it. They just left it all just bare. Just bare as the day it was born. Anyway, so there you have that. It can store in the vehicle mode. It doesn't store the same way it does on the original Warrior version. On this version, you had this clip here and this clip here, and you would just take the axe and just plug it into those notches like that. But the way this one works is you have to open these wings here. You still have that clip right there, but you can't plug it in this way because there's no way to do it. I mean, there is an opening right under this transclearant piece, but it's not big enough to actually get that handle in there. So it doesn't really clip in the way it's supposed to, so you're really just going to have to take it. And basically what happens is these tabs right here just go into this notch right there. So basically if you want to store it, you just have to plug it in the other way, like that. And just close that up. There you go. Storage. Hey! And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get down to transformation, shall we, lads? So let's just put this off to the side. There is a bit of parts forming. What? Parts forming? Worst story ever. That's a really close-up shot of my finger. Look at that. See my fingerprints anyway. So you want to take this transparent piece from the bottom and just untab that. You can see it just tabs in to those slots right there. So we just take this, put that off to the side, and he transforms exactly like the Warrior class version. We just take these panels here, bring that down, take this panel, bring that down, tab it in. You're going to split the legs, rotate him out the waist. Let me raise this up just a hair. There we go. And then you just take the top of the cab here, just split it, rotate it down, unpeg the hand, bring that down, rotate, so the elbow's oriented properly, bring the shoulder pad down, second verse same as the first, on top, rotate, flip down, boop. And then you just come in here, flip up his head, and then you take this piece right here, and this will just tab into his shoulders right there. So you just plug that in, and there you go. There you have Power Surge Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And again, I like the design. I like the design of Power Surge Prime. I think it looks cool. I do quite dig it. So let's get in close here on the head sculpt. Hey, eyes up here. There we go. So, very nice head sculpt. Again, nice silver paint, blue on the eyes. You got some blue right there on the head crest. And you do get a lot of transparent plastic here. Basically, this whole new chest piece is transparent plastic just painted over. And actually looks very nice. Looks very cool. You can see, I mean, it's, you know, a lot of what you've seen before with the original version. Got silver on the feet. And he's got the big transparent backpack. You can take these wings if you want. And bring them up like that. Extend his wings out if you wish. And that looks pretty cool. So yeah, that articulation-wise, the head, let me move this piece out of the way, the head, excuse me, sorry, got all kinds of stuff in my throat, my apologies. The head is on a swivel, so you can look only that far before his head gets in the way of his collar there. But, you know, it's a decent range of movement right there. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out at this is where my tongue stops working. At this hinge right here, and he does kind of knock himself in the head with his own shoulder, but that's pretty much all you're going to get. The elbow is on a ball joint. You do get pretty good range of movement there. Waist swivel, legs can go forward, that much can go backward, that much outward. You can do the full splits. Thigh swivel. 90 degrees of knee bend and nothing at the feet because this is all one solid piece. So there you go. So let me plug this back in. Hey. Get that plugged in back now. And so there you go. And of course he can hold his axe if you wish. And if you would like to also, you can actually unplug these wings right here. And they just plug into those ports back there. And one thing that does bug me about this version of the mold is that his head doesn't lock into place. That does kind of bug me. It's easy to just kind of knock his head back down. It would have been nice if there was that little click to hold his head in place, but whatever. But you can give him the wings as swords, which is pretty cool. Some nice transparent blue swords of murder justice. And I think that's pretty cool. Plug that back on there for the full effect. There you go. And I dig that. That looks really cool. In my opinion anyway. I think that looks really cool. So there you have that. Now for comparison. Here he is with Warrior Starscream. You can see how he scales there. And again, Starscream is maybe a tad bit taller than Prime. So there you have that. Here he is with the original Warrior Class Prime. Of course, mine has repro labels on it, but you can see how much they remolded. Shoulders, the chest. They remolded anything on the legs besides the outside panel. Obviously, the outside panel there is remolded, but yeah, the inside looks like it's the exact same mold. Again, they remolded these panels right here on the cab, so he has a little less in front of his fist there, which I'm sure will make a lot of people happy. And of course the shoulders. And the backpack. So, there you have that. And here he is with the big old Power Surge Optimus Prime. Let me raise things up a little bit here. Back a little bit. There you go. There he is with the big Power Surge Optimus Prime. You can see how he scales there. Obviously, it's like, oh, it's like he's with his papa. That's just precious. Anyway, so they have that. And there you go. There you have Power Surge Optimus Prime. I actually really like this guy. You know, I definitely like this mold, so I don't mind owning it again, and I like everything they did to it. I love the wings that you can use as swords. I wish you could do the same thing with the bigger version. But yeah, it looks really cool, in my opinion. I really dig him. So, of course, this is a Toys R Us exclusive, so if you're interested in this guy, you can just check your local Toys R Us, and I'm sure they probably have him on the website as well. And if you would like some other Robots in Disguise toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Robots in Disguise playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there's the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Power Surge Optimus Prime, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face! Megatron? Us? Prime? I see you got yourself an upgrade. Nice wings. Did Tinkerbell pay you a visit? Oh, very funny, Megatron. I see you're just a putrid pile of scrap. Alright, look, Prime, look. We can sit here and hurl insults at each other all day, but then we'll be no better than those humans are on that internet thing they love so much. We are superior life forms. We should act as such. You know what? You're totally right. You're totally right. You know something else? What? You still smell like Dookie. Dookie, really, Prime? Really? There will be no LOLs here, Prime. No LOLs from me.